it'll end on the Saturday. I wanted to make sure, as usual, we give everybody the 21 days. You know what I mean? It's, to me, that's important. Let me go ahead and throw a banner up for the campaign. If you guys go ahead and go to that link, you can get in on pre-orders for issue 2 of the 3-issue miniseries. Holy shit, April! There's so much going on. I mean,
tell me all about it.
There's so many things. First off, let's talk about these gorgeous covers, right? Let's talk about these beautiful, beautiful covers for this issue, this Halloween issue. So this Chad Hardin cover, wow. Like, wow.
What's going on there?
Absolutely. So cool, though. You got 6 ethereal characters on one cover. I don't know if we've ever had that many on one page before. So
I was going to say 5, but you got your little gremlin in the back.
Yeah, Cade down there in the corner. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know that we've ever had that many ethereal characters on one cover before. So that's pretty exciting.
Bladen Hunter hasn't done like a full-on craziness.
We did a poster. And it was Trevor that did the poster. I think at that time all of the ethereal girls were on it, but that was a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. But it's super, super cool. But this is the first cover we've had that many of the ethereal girls on, and I'm thrilled by the amount of just detail in it. I mean, holy crap. C as Sailor Moon, I think that was your idea, and that's pretty awesome.
It sure was. And then so is Raya as Barbie.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, how much fun. Too much fun.
And then you've got Celine as Tina Turner.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
And then there's Maya as, what's her name? Drex. I can't remember. It's some video game.
Yeah. I hate that name, but I don't play the game, so.
Right. Jinx. Sorry.
Jinx. There you go. That's exactly what it is. Man, what a cool, like, man.
Wait, who was in the upper right-hand corner?
That's Lee.
Lee, that's right. Right.
Yeah, I think that, I don't remember what he said she was, though. I'll have to look it up.
Wait, let me see. Ripley from Aliens.
There you go. So badass. I'm a big fan of that character. Lee is just super fun to begin with. And I think we get to show her off considerably more in this than we normally get to do her with her.
We've had a lot of opportunities to get her featured on cover art, which means that we'll be able to showcase her more and more with other artists whenever we request layouts and stuff.
Absolutely. And then we had, oh my gosh, how beautiful, the Drax Gal cover.
Yes.
Just, oh man, I absolutely love it. I know that we've got a tier that's got like a reverse foil type of deal on it for if you get the mystery box, instead of getting the normal foil, you get this crazy reverse foil. Really cool looking. We haven't done that before, so this will be the first time we've done anything like that. So that'll be pretty neat. I absolutely love this. The colors pop so hard on this image that, I mean, my little JPEG here doesn't do it any justice, but.
Well, the wild version, I think, is more blue. So you actually have like a 2-tone difference between the wild version and the nice version. So it's pretty neat. I remember flipping back and forth between the two. I'm like, there is something different. There's something so noticeably different, but it's so subtle. And it's gorgeous. It's so brilliant the way that he did it. I think even her eyes may have like widened a little bit.
Right on. Well, he's incredibly talented. Like, just ridiculously
Agreed.
talented.
I hope that I hope our schedules align just right so that we can get him on a few additional covers in the new year.
For sure. You know, I also really enjoyed the Massey cover. That's just so much fun. You know, that original artwork sold in like a minute and a half of me putting it on Facebook.
I am not surprised.
Like the inks, I mean, is beautiful. There's so much going on. I absolutely love it. I really like the starry background thing with the moon. I think that's really, really pretty. And I think this cover is gonna pop off real well.
I like the creepy thing coming out of the corn.
Yeah, right. Creepy corn monster.
Children of the corn.
Right. Well, it looks like they're about to try to make corn babies. So,
ew. I'm more comfortable with the hack slash.
Right on.
Bitches be tripping.
Oh my god!
What?
Right on the scarecrow. Oh no! All right. Well, then we've got this incredible cover from Gabriel. Or not? It's not Gabriel. Gabriel. I don't have Gabriel's on here.
No, Gabriel doesn't have one for this.
Oh no, is he on the 3rd issue then? I think he's got one coming up, doesn't he?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought he did.
No. This is
Brian, right?
Julian Aguilera.
That's right. My fault. Brian doesn't have one for this one either, I don't think.
No, Brian does. His is the the Cretaceous biohazard gal with the bunny ears
right on.
and the pumpkin.
That's right. I don't have it on here because it's wild. That's why I don't have it on here.
That's right. It's too hot.
It's only in
Facebook.
Wild Edition. Man, the colors on that are so fucking good, though.
Yeah, Sean Lee had done them.
Oh my gosh! Well, this cover is really, really cool. I like the ghost, homage type of thing. It was very fun.
Yes.
And I think he did a great job with it. Like, this is just super, super cool. And then we had Alfred, so
awesome.
It's just super fun, right? Like,
well, it's a Spirit Halloween homage,
right?
Like, I love it.
Can you imagine going to the Spirit and she's all over there just like bent over? That's Penny's ass. I've seen that before. How great! I absolutely love it. Holy cow! So much going on with these beautiful, beautiful covers, and then you got Vix. Holy shit balls!
Yeah, him and Hedwyn were a perfect matchup on that one.
Absolutely, that's got to be one of the prettiest covers I've ever seen.
I'll be in my bunk.
Yeah. Hey, lady.
Oh wow,
that's very pretty. Super fun. And for those of you guys that are interested in, the tiers and stuff like that, we definitely do our pick 3. Everybody loves the pick 3. 3 covers for $50. And that includes wilds as well. The only thing that you can't get in that is the limited edition covers. But everything else is fair game. And that's cool too, because you can go in there and you can do your upgrades for foils and you can do your upgrades for metals and stuff. And we're super, super stoked about that. I do think this cover has something really whimsical about it, because you're talking about 2 guys that both are just masters at their craft, right?
Absolutely.
So when you if you look at the hair, look at the glow of the firelight on her hair and stuff is so ridiculously beautiful. And then we've got the only real homage we did for this set was Blade and Hunters. And man, I couldn't be happier with it. I just think it's so, so cool. If you're going to homage a cover that people collect but isn't huge, I don't like homaging covers that they're done a million times over, Well,
if that's
them out there.
Yeah, if that's your thing, there's plenty of, let's say, what is it, the ASM 3?
Yeah, oh my gosh.
I mean, there's enough out there that you literally could collect them just as a set collect. Yeah.
For sure. I like doing the ones that, may be collectible to people, but they're not everywhere. You know what I mean? And
no, this is gorgeous. The colors, the characters that were picked, it was all very
pumpkins.
Wonderful.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So much fun. Ridiculously good times. And the interiors, Brian Oscar is doing the interiors.
He surprises me more and more every time I work with him. It's
my gosh,
wonderful. It's almost, it makes me sad. I'm like, dude, you got to get back on to Cretaceous and finish that first.
Yeah.
But this is looking so good.
Oh, it does, and it's wild how different his styles can be.
Yeah.
You know, I wish, for some reason, I cannot find any pages right this second.
They're labeled.
No, they're in the folder. I just meant on my drive and not going into the actual drive.
I'm just being mean.
Let me hop on here and I can I'll grab them. I'll grab a couple of them. But they're absolutely beautiful. They really, really are. His rendition of Agent K was so very different,
right?
Than what we've done.
I love it. I really, really do.
It gives her a very like feral vibe. You know?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I dig it though. Like,
it's very cool, and it's what we, the objective was to show off different artists and their different styles for our characters to begin with. Right. Like this is just absolutely like when we do Kay in If It Hops, she's this big hulking character. You know what I mean? And this is a very realistic almost take to the character, in my opinion, which sounds crazy because she's, an anthro. But it's just a very, very entertaining look for her, but it works.
Yes.
It really works for the character. And I think that that's a very powerful thing, to be able to put your characters out there and to see them in a light that's different than we normally get to show you guys. So we're trying something a little bit extra even, something that's that much like more artist interpretation. And I like that. I think it's a lot of fun, and he'll be like, he's got Addie on there, and he's got Arya on there. And it's just like, man, we're getting to show you guys different, not just one or two different characters in a different style, but multiple different characters in multiple different styles. And that's super fun to me. As a creator, I think it's always powerful when you see someone do a character in their style. Like if you look at what April's got, this beautiful piece that April's working on right now, it's like that's the way that she draws Eve. She's drawn Eve the same way every time she's drawn her, because that's how she perceives the character.
Well, you told me that Eve has an abalone shell skin tone. So,
and I love it.
Rainbow colors and shiny.
Yep. Every time the light hits her, she looks different.
Yep.
And that's very stunning to me. But it's hard to do that in a comic all the time and show that off. For our colorists, they'd have to take a lot longer than they normally take. But when April does it, it's beautiful. It's the same thing with when she does C, she has a certain way that she does C.
Rockabilly hair. Oh, right. I love it so much.
Right. Like everybody's got their own way of doing things with the different characters. And I think that's such a really cool thing. We could easily be like, oh yeah, well, you have to do it like this, you have to do it like that. That's really boring, in my opinion.
As long as she's recognizable.
Absolutely. Well, absolutely. She still has to be her, or he still has to be he, depending on who you're working with. But it still should, it's cool to have your interpretation of it. If you'll jump over for me there, April, and take the wheel for a couple seconds, I have to respond to something.
Ooh, something really important. Those Captain Crunch sweet days.
That's it.
Holiday Crunch Berry.
Yes.
Get it. Yeah, no, I've been plugging away at getting Kinktober sketches colored up. I've been averaging 2 to 4 a day since I got done with my sketch card set and a last minute emergency artwork thing or whatever.
Right on.
So, yeah, it's really cool. I've got 27 more to color. So I know. I know. I think grand total I have 47 that I did for October, which is why I wasn't able to color them all the same day.
Right.
That and all of the extracurricular stuff for the school. Oh my God. They literally called it Bandtober. But it was, yeah. So they had all the football games and all the practices and Pride, the dance team kind of like piggybacked off of it. So it was just a lot. Right and then I was doing announcements at the football games for halftime, and I don't know. It was all I could do just to do black and whites. But, the last 3 volumes, it's all been the same. I do at least the ink work that same day, or I catch up within the day or two if I have more than one that was requested. And then I spend the next month and a half getting the rest of them like colored and fit for Kickstarter or whatever, fit for the art book. So
man, gorgeous stuff in that book though.
So soon you'll be putting the PDF together. So
yeah.
Oh God.
I love putting the PDFs together.
Yeah. I'll be in my bunk.
Oh my gosh. Oh man.
Okay. Oh wait, that joke is completely lost on you because you haven't watched Firefly.
Oh.
Whatever.
Well, it sounded. Never mind. I'm not even.
I feel like whenever I come down for the horror con, we could probably binge it.
Yes, we will binge it. We will binge it.
Is that what we're gonna do?
Yes.
Yes.
Should be super duper super fun.
So
yeah, April and I have got a show in January, so it's going to be tons of fun. We're in Alabama.
We'll be in Huntsville, Alabama for Rocket City Comic-Con, right?
Yep.
And it'll be the first weekend, like I think it's the 6th through the 8th. And we'll be heading down there, slinging some books, doing commissions and convention sketches. It should be a super good time.
I'm so excited. Like, it'll be the first show that April and I have done together in a little while. And that says a lot because I only do shows with April anymore, to be honest with you. I haven't done a show without April. I literally have not done a show without April in probably a year and a half, 2 years almost.
Well, we took all of last year off as a planned event. So that's not by accident. It was on purpose.
No, totally not by
a lot of expansion stuff.
Oh my gosh, it's insane.
It really has been.
But it's beautiful. Like, there's so much cool stuff going on. How's it going, guys? Everybody's well. How are you? A Facebook user thing. I wish it would just not do that to people.
Oh yeah.
I wish. I can't see who.
Where's your sense of mystery? Your alluredness. Quick, show some leg. Let me see if I can guess.
Show some leg. Oh man.
Oh Lord.
Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know. There is a lot going on and a lot to see though.
Well, only if they're showing that much leg, Lord.
Absolutely. I have to be careful though. I don't want to get people too excited. So if you missed out on issue 1 of the Halloween miniseries, there is a catch up. So I know that Bladen's cover will be on there and available. I know the Wilson's covers will be on there and available. Speaking of the Wilson's covers, we haven't shown you guys the Wilson's cover for this this issue, and it's super fun, just super fun. I love it. I really do. Right on. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I get that. Sometimes you got to be at home. You got to heal up, before anything else goes on. You got to just take care of yourself and get yourself situated and back in a very positive mind space and whatnot. But so the Wilson's cover, like I said, absolutely beautiful. I think it's super fun. I think the leaves were a really great touch, and it sets the fall tone. Really enjoyed that. Man, oh man. And like I said, there are a couple other covers I know you'll be able to pick up. Oh my gosh, Renee's cover as well.
Gorgeous.
Issue 1. Yeah, I absolutely loved that cover.
I love all of her covers.
How do you not? I mean, she's a beast. Like I said, I really enjoy working with the same team members and growing with new team members. But time is such a cool thing when it comes to comics, because you can see growth.
It's one of the reasons why I put out a sketchbook every year, is because I can see it for myself.
Right on.
From January to December, and I haven't done it in since I want to say a year before the COVID shutdown. It was like, I had moved to Texas and I just didn't get one put together, and then I got out of the practice. Right. But even Kinktober, I can see it from the beginning of October to the end of October. Just the sense of the layouts are more complex between the last half versus the first half, or the quickness of how fast I can get them done. It's really neat to be able to use it as almost like a unit of measure.
I totally get that. I do that with my own stuff. I'll look at a script and be like, man, from 2.5 years ago versus a script that I put out now. And I'll be like, damn, I just,
leveled up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, that's per dope.
That deserves an extra bowl of cereal.
Yeah, dude. COVID sucks, man. COVID is so much ass. And I have my own personal war stories with that shit. It's not great. It really is not great. But we have to in this industry, I have gained so many friends, friends. I don't say fans, because fans sounds cocky as fuck to me, and I'm just not that person. But I think that the friends and fans mixed type of deal is so very important, and it's allowed us to meet so many good folks and talk to so many incredible people, that have their own amazing stories in life. And I love that comics bring people together. It really is. I think that as we sit as a group of people and we read a book, or we read a comic, or we watch a film, or that lets you set aside differences, and now you can be like, well, fuck, man, yeah, that's a really cool thing, or this is a cool thing, or I really enjoyed that part of the story. What was your favorite part of the story? Yada yada. And that transcends bullshit. You know what I mean? It really does. It transcends all the the issues in the world and different political beliefs and shit like that. It lets you just be a person that enjoys an adventure. And I think that's one of my favorite things about Ethereal is we get to take people on adventures, and you get to leave behind all the craziness that is this world for at least a few minutes,
Well,
and
when you find your tribe in anything, it's really, really something. But you find people who like not just the comic itself, but they find, different common interests, whether it's sci-fi or science or gaming or tabletop gaming or video games or music. I mean, it really it's the linchpin to other awesomeness.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with that 100%. I think that, as you like with characters, like with Ethereal, right? Last year would put out 5 new titles.
Is that all?
Yeah,
it feels like
5 or 6 new titles last year. Yeah. Well, all right. So I wish I could see who's writing this, but it just keeps telling me Facebook user. So to tell you the truth, what they're saying in chat is, to tell you the truth, there are a lot of comics and not telling the good story at all. And it's kind of sad because we're not seeing a real story in a long time. It seems that we're hearing the same song all over again. And it kind of makes me wonder, why do we even read some of these comic books in the first place? That we should be looking at something really cool and fresh. No, that's something, and I agree with you 100%. It's not something you should be thinking about doing. It's something you should be doing. It's like when I don't read very much of the big publishers anymore. But I'm also very much a big into art. So like, if you half-ass art me, I don't want to read that either. Like I'm that person where, yeah, I can do a cool story, but it's got to be good looking to go with it. And I think that as we create, we owe it to the friends and the new readers and everybody else to give it everything we've got. We joke all the time about only going whole ass. We don't go on a date and not go through with our business. You know what I'm saying? That's just, we give it everything we've got all the time. Ethereal puts out. That's what we do. And
oh my God, that sounds horrible.
It should. It is supposed to. But
compromise yourself with us.
Yes. Get jiggy with it.
Oh my God.
But no, we do put it all out there because we want you to feel it, get the vibe and understand that we appreciate your time. We appreciate your money. We appreciate your patience. We appreciate your oh my gosh, your ability to hang out with us when there's a million other books out there you could hang out with. And this is where you're at, So there's never any compromise when it comes to quality with us. You'll see like right now, I think we've got 4 books that are going to start mailing. Well, 1 book is mailing now, right at the second. And then there's 3 new books that are starting to mail next month. You know what I mean? Like, we are literally putting out more books than anybody else, and we're not sacrificing quality. Like, there is no sacrifices being made. We've, as a company that's getting bigger, we've moved teams. We've last year, I think we lost 2 artists on that wasn't on any fault of ours. You know what I mean? But we had to replace them, so we brought on other team members to pick up the slack on that load, and the books look amazing. Nothing is horrible until it's good, as long as you know that a good book or comic book that makes something that the fans want more. Let's just say if it was a brand new show and everybody loved this show and it was the #1 hit of America, try to think what book can make something huge to the viewers. And it's I want you to think about that. Yeah, for sure. Like, I feel like Agent C is that all day, every day. Like, C is something I've never seen before. Everything about that book is something that is different, except for the fact that she just happens to be a bunny, and everybody, we went through a time period where the only bunny out there was Lola Bunny or Judy Hopps were the only bunnies we had that were female, and I think that C, who is actually in this miniseries, she gets her screen time in this, but I think that character is something special. And I think the whole cast from BGD is something special. something that you haven't gotten before. I mean, like we're working on this Eve right now. Eve is wildly different than anything I've ever seen as a character, and conceptually, I think that she grows on me more every time I work with the character. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. But I really just I want you guys to know that there's never, again, there's no slacking when it comes to us. There's no let me go on the internet and find some shit that sold real well and we need to do that. We don't do that. We work as a team, which is, oh my God, 80 plus members now. It's and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful to watch each of these people come in and bring their incredible renditions. Like, look at this shit. I've never seen anybody that colors like April colors. I don't give a fuck. I mean, the stuff that she puts out is absolutely insane. And that's why she is where she is. She's one of the best friends I've ever had. Not only that, she puts this stuff out and it just comes out exactly like she wants it. And if it's not exactly how she wants it, she changes it to make it the way that she wants it. That's ethereal. That's important. It's never, we have a vision, but we're only gonna, do a part of it. There's none of that. The vision has to be fulfilled. If I feel like something coming out should look like this, it's going to look like this. It's going to look exactly like this, or I'll find some way to make it happen. I mean, when it comes to the Halloween book, the miniseries, it was such a cool experience for me. And you can ask April. I normally can throw stuff down. Like, I will throw stuff down. But when it came to this, I sat and was like, it was an adventure. I'll say that, from a guy that's been writing professionally for a few years now. It was an adventure for me to put it together, this miniseries, because I've never written a miniseries before. I've also stepped out of all our comfort zones with this, because all these characters have their own worlds that they live in, and they're their own main characters and their own stories. So to bring them together in one book series was something wildly different than anything I've ever done before, except for the Christmas book. And that was nothing compared to this.
Well, that was a single one-off. That wasn't a mini series.
Yeah, we're definitely hungry, man. And I think that one cool thing about Ethereal is being able to grow with characters. We were talking about that before we went live. It's like we can grow with these characters and move into spaces with them, and not only can we grow with them, but you guys can grow with them. I love Spider-Man. I love fucking Spider-Man. But, when I try to talk about Spider-Man to people that don't know shit about Spider-Man, it's like, oh man, there's 600 and 700 plus issues now, plus different side offs and stuff like that. And you can't keep up with that, So unless you've been reading it for years. So it's like being able to grow characters with their own fan bases, as the friends and stuff. It's very, very cool to me, because I get people that come in and have their own ideas, and they're like shipping characters together, right? This has taught me all about what that word means. And, there's just so much going on that, you can pick an ethereal character you like and run with them and grow with them, or multiple characters and grow with them and see what they're going through. Before I get any further, I absolutely love that fabric bend on her hip there, April. I think that's gorgeous.
Oh, that garter belt?
Yeah, that's just so cool. But there's something to be said about starting at the bottom with a character, right? Or a group of characters or a story. You get in there and you're now part of the beginning. We don't have to jump back to the 1950s to do that. We're giving the ability to get in with characters, get your first appearances, read the coming of age tales for these characters. And I think that's a lot of fun. And one great thing about Ethereal in that is we don't have any kind of like weird allegiances or strange shenanigans. So I'm going to put down what I want to put down in a book. You know what I mean? I don't hold back in my storytelling. And then, then when you jump over to the Red Label, you get all kinds of wildness. So,
which we really haven't done yet.
We're getting there.
This is about the only thing that's been published through the Red Label
for sure
at the moment.
Yes, I have plans.
But you will eventually get solid storytelling with that one.
You certainly will. Oh my gosh, there are people that are chomping at the bit to write dirty books for the Red Label. So we'll see. We'll get there before long, I promise. But yeah, we're, it's just, it's amazing, right? It's an amazing, thing to watch and to appreciate. Because like I said, as much as you guys can grow with the characters, so are we. Like, you're growing with them.
Thank goodness it's gray sweatpants weather.
Yes. Well, that's how you tell we're growing. We get excited and we're wearing those gray sweatpants. And then oh, god damn.
Oh, Jesus, take the wheel.
You got Ricky walking around in gray sweatpants. People are,
we'd appreciate it if you didn't. Well, whatever, missed opportunity. It's fine.
Oh my gosh. You're so funny. I'm never going to live that down.
No, I have never felt so bamboozled and shanghaied in my life.
Speaking
of opportunity.
Speaking of opportunities, there's a bunch of them coming up. But, oh my gosh, I can't even look at you today.
Are you blushing? We can't even see.
I am blushing.
Good.
Oh my goodness. It should be difficult by now to make me blush. It is not. Ladies and gentlemen, I will blush. I am that guy. I will definitely. Mm-hmm. It's very easy to like. They get a kick out of it. Let me tell you, every single.
I get a kick out of it.
Bladen, April, they get. Yeah, and I'm sure that you guys will bring Dan to the dark side too when he gets situated and stuff. So.
Oh, please. I am sure that he can teach you a thing or two. He'll be like, that's why you have a pen name.
That's right.
Here's the collection. Here's the catalog.
Oh my God. Here's the cattle prod.
Oh,
Jesus.
Well, there is, okay. I don't know.
I have zero doubt in my mind.
Good Lord.
Zero doubt in my mind.
Oh my.
Oh goodness. But yeah, we're really, really excited, guys. And I know that everybody is pumped about the crossover because everybody's got their favorite characters and getting to see their favorite characters, in different situations and with different stimulus. And I think that's one of the best things about writing. Don't be dirty.
I can't help it.
One of the best things about writing all these different characters is, they each have their personalities, they each have their thought processes and whatnot, and being able to put them in situations that they're normally not in, is very interesting. Like you throw a character in a situation where in reality they would be absolutely fucking useless. Well, that's interesting about the Halloween crossover because not every character in Ethereal is like an action character. They're not. You've got guys that are just really smart or gals that are just super good at this or good at that. And throwing them in a situation like this is interesting because it's like pushing them past their own limits and showing people what they could possibly do in the future. I think that's tons of fun, But man, oh man. How's that? Oh, that's really cool. Highlighting. It makes it look shiny.
Well, it should. She's a stripper.
Well, I get it. I'm just saying it makes it like it's like it's super pretty.
Thank
Like,
you.
and I know you didn't use your fancy like shiny stuff on it yet.
I have not used spray glitter on any of these pieces. I need to order more.
I think the spray glitter is super fun.
In the last 3 years, I bought a case of like 12 and I'm down to like 1 can.
Over 3 years, that's pretty good.
Wait, since the COVID shutdown.
Yeah, that's a pretty good amount of time. Just, you know,
is it
and
3 or is it 2? No, it is 3, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, no shit.
Ugh. I feel old.
Oh man, look, I don't even want to hear it.
Whatever, I'm older than you are.
Shh. I'm feeling it.
Gus was saying that he was feeling his shelf life. I was just like, oh, that makes me feel mine. Ew.
Oh no. Jeez Louise.
Well, he's been traveling a lot.
Yeah. Well, for sure. I don't doubt
well,
that.
You know me, I go straight to TSA and I'm like, where's the special pat down line? They're like, oh, ma'am. I'm all like, don't you ma'am me. I know I offset all of your guys's like, particular monitoring systems that nobody wants to know about. So just pull me aside. And they're like, yeah, no, get in the back of the line. I'm like, okay. So then I get to the front of the line. They're like, ma'am, can you come over this way? I'm like, I knew it. And I have done that to like 2 different TSA agents. They never take me seriously. And yet, okay. Only one time did I have the bomb squad.
Oh my gosh. So
they're like,
so
technically this isn't on the no-fly list, but I'm like, it's a baby doll. Jesus, right. And it's naked. How can you? What?
Yeah, what is it doing?
Whatever.
Is it somebody?
Anyway, you need to slice open this one section, just make sure that there's no bomb on the inside. I'm like, well, the baby already knows that this is coming home, so do what you got to do, but be discreet and make it to where I can actually sew it back up.
Damn it. Well, we've also, not only do we have Alabama coming up, we've got Hawaii coming up.
Yes.
And we're all super excited about that too. So we'll have a ton of books for that show. I can't wait. I'm really, really pumped about it. I gotta get a new banner. Ugh. I just, I love having them, and I love when the friends pick them up, right? Like, I think that's just the coolest thing. But I need some new ones. I haven't got a new one in like 2 years. To be fair, I don't have any at all right now. I sold them to the friends when I was, I knew I was going to take this year off. So
funny.
Now we got all this new content. We need a banner with new content. Hey, you got that beautiful shiny banner. Did Ready do the shiny banner for you?
No, Hero and Villains did.
Oh, right on. That's right.
Right. Yeah, but I'm sure that but here's the thing, if I could do it all over again, I would do something in a gold rather than a silver. I feel like the gold pops more.
Yeah, and it would look really good on the sand. Yeah.
Well, I mean, no, it's just like I would have done something I would have chosen something in a more warm hue.
Okay.
And gone with a gold. The silver, unless you've got a light that is shining directly over the top of it, I feel like it's very muted.
Okay.
So you just need something to add brilliance to it, and I'm just not sure how to make that happen without having like a battery operated lamp clamped to the top like they would at like a gallery.
Right. I wish that I could see who the Facebook users are. This comment says, too late. Who's drawing right now? You better get a glass of vodka. This will take all night. I don't know.
Oh, I'll be around all night. After I get the kid.
Yeah, for sure. We got about 15 more minutes tonight, and then we're going to call the show. But yeah, it's just, there's so much gorgeous stuff going on, and I can't wait for more and more people to see all the stuff coming out.
You're gonna have an insane amount of content before long.
I feel like it's insane now.
Yeah, but we're only in the precipice of
we
getting
really
all
are.
of the books into production. I mean, the books are starting to wrap, and as they start to wrap, they're going to be going off to the letterer. They're going to be going off to the print shop. They're going to be shipped to you by freight. I'm just not a nice person. Anyway, but yeah, so you're gonna get like bucket loads of additional content, and it's gonna be amazing. And whenever you start to like get ready for shows and stuff, you're just gonna want to pick like 5 or so to bring with you. I know one of the biggest things that was a learning curve for me was like I needed to have 10 of everything. But you're not going to sell 10 of everything. Like if you've got a single issue, pick like 7 or 8 covers, but don't bring any more than 5 of a particular one.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. What I was thinking about going forward was, we have, when it comes to like BGD and the listener and, if it hops shortly, we've got like the BGD trade paperback, right? We're about to put out, the Greed trade paperback shortly. There's a bunch of TPBs. So it's like, man, let's, take 1 or 2 issues from, or 1 or 2 covers from each of the issues in the trade paperback, but bring the trade paperbacks, and then we'll have the newer single issues plus the trade paperbacks.
Absolutely.
Was my thought process. Unless it comes like down to the covers that, like, we have some covers, like, and I'm sure this, a bunch of the ones on this mini will do really well, but we have certain covers that are just people ask about every time we go to a show.
Oh, for sure.
So
but
those are the covers that we'll make sure that we bring.
You'll have the website where people can just go ahead and order it. Maybe you can do a coupon code for free shipping if they're ordering it from the show.
That's a good idea. I hadn't thought of doing that, but we have the website, www.ethereal-comics.com, where you can pick up plenty of back issues if you're missing anything. Actually, next month, a ton of new books are going up on the website next month, so pretty pumped about that. I think if it hops to an Underland, will be on the website in December, so pretty thrilled with that.
Hell yeah, so cool.
Love the website. The website's super great. If you're a digital reader, on the website you literally just click it and you get it right there. Like,
click it, get it.
That's it. You click it and you get to, you get your digital right then and there. There's no you get a download link and it shoots it right to you. So absolutely love that. I think that's great. And we have a ton of digital readers, which I think is super, super cool. Because you got to go with the times, right? I'll never stop putting out physical comics, but I love the fact that we, have plenty of digital readers. That just shows how many people are actually reading the books as well. Because I always think about that, how many people are reading the books, versus the cover collectors. And I love cover collectors too. I mean, everybody's got a reason for what they do, so I love seeing the amount of people that are reading the content, because it makes me feel as valid as you guys. You know what I mean? Like, when I create a character and you guys draw it, people get to see you guys draw it. They don't get to see the creative process or anything like that, or the hours of me sitting in a room with the door closed before I figure out what kind of character we're getting. I mean, did you see Dad this week? No, he'll be out Tuesday.
He's in his bunk.
Yeah. Don't worry about him. Just slide some food under the door. He'll come out. But
no, but it's no picnic
man.
the art thing either.
There are words inside my naughty cover books. Get out of here. Always words, always story. If you get an amazing cover, you need an amazing interior. So we always push for it. We always do our very best to make sure that, the cover collectors are happy, as well as the interior art readers, all that stuff. We want everybody to be excited when they pick up an Ethereal book. I don't give a fuck what book it is. Everybody needs to be happy with it when they get it. The reviews of all our books have been great. We do the best we can, and that's never going to stop. So I'm excited about what we're going into the new year. Bringing on so many more folks. I know April's like, oh my God, so much to do. But yeah,
I ain't hiring anybody until after the new year.
That's right. Nobody's allowed to do anything. No.
What do you mean you're talking to people?
Who are you talking to? I didn't say you could do that. Get out of here.
Bust out the taser.
Fucking A.
Damn.
Oh my God. Yeah, no. So tons of stuff going on. It's exciting. You got Dan Wickline's book coming out in January.
I am actually very excited about that.
Dude, me too. I'm so excited. I'm excited to have, a new I'm not going to say that yet, but I'm excited. There's more writers coming on. I'm excited that we're going to get to see so many new talents, and I'm excited. I'm going to get to spend more of my time shipping, Oh my gosh. December is going to be packed for us. It's slammed for us. And I'm very excited about it. Right now, Underland is going out. If It Hops 2's been going out. Oh my gosh, what did we just put out before that? Right before that, something else went out. Oh, Fallen Leaves had gone out right before that.
The first issue.
Yes, the first issue had gone out right before that. Issue 2 is almost finished.
Yes.
Yeah, that book is so gorgeous. It's silly.
Seriously.
Look at the pinks you got going there, dude. Those are gorgeous.
Would you believe that the scanner is absolute bullshit when it comes to magenta? It does not like it.
Really?
It's awful. No. I have to fucking repaint it every single time it comes up.
Damn.
Now that I just mentioned it, I should have done a different fucking color.
Oh no.
Oh, it's fine.
It's all good. It's okay.
That, you know what? One of the really cool things is, and I was talking to Dustin about this, I think earlier today or yesterday, is that there are few and far between where you can find the print is dramatically different than the original. Yeah. And it makes owning the original that much more amazing. Mm-hmm. It's not just a sense of oh, I've got this original, I'm going to collect it. It's you can literally see so much depth and reflection of color and refraction of color. And right. I have a very painterly style, so my colors are always more vibrant than what gets printed by modern technology. It's right. Really strange, and I've noticed it periodically, but as I do more and more colored pencil over Copic marker, I see it more and more dramatically, especially when it comes to pinks, magentas, and purples. So yeah, it's really awesome. And with that shameless plug, this one's actually available. This is one of the 5 or 4 that didn't get picked up during Kinktober. So if you're interested, hit me up. It's only $60, shipping included, if you're in the United States. Otherwise, shipping is at cost.
Right.
Wherever you live. Wow. So, yeah, this is going to be gorgeous.
I agree. I think it's going to be awesome.
It's going to be so pretty.
All right. Well, we're going to call it for the show. Thanks, you guys, for hanging out with us. We really appreciate you. Check out the campaign. It's super, super awesome. Beautiful stuff on there. And we will talk to you guys shortly. Thank you so very much. And we'll update you guys as the campaign goes on.
Have a good night.
Take it easy now.